Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Jingle Jam pre-stream day. It's tomorrow, Jingle Jam. One more day, Pog.
I'm excited.
Christmas hat.
I'm not wearing anything Christmassy. I don't want to do it one day too soon. I don't want to look like a fool.
Well, I wasn't
No
going to wear
offense.
this Christmas hat, but I'm hiding the exhaustion.
Oh, you had a busy day yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. So, this is in the Jingle Jam Games Collection. Factory Town, made by...
I'm super excited to see this one.
Well, this was a stream which I wanted to do because these aren't necessarily the biggest games in the bundle, but they are in the collection. But they are my most played or most interested.
Yeah, no, I have 15 hours in this, and I think I just saw that you had like 30 hours in this.
So if you like
So we
Factory
have.
Town, there is some interesting news that we're going to have a look at in a bit.
Peepers?
Yeah, and...
Is it that it's in the bundle?
Well, some people might not have heard of Factory Town, but some... If you like Factorio games, if you like sort of builder games, if you like games that where you deliver stuff... I'm surprised I haven't got a continue.
Maybe
Oh, am I on Ben's account?
you might be on Ben's account, yeah. Which is fine. We can start from fresh. Whole new world.
This is a lot of fun. And
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
been updated continually since its release. It's on version like 2.1 now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different modes you can play and stuff.
There's a bunch of different stuff that's been added.
Yeah, I just like the visual look as well because, you know, you can only play Factorio so much until, your eyes turn to dust.
The workers have all been changed to be a bit unique now as well, which adds a lot because they used to all be the same when we played back before. I wonder if I can
Yeah, we've even got a ginger as part of her crew. Now
Yeah.
that.
V-Sync. What does this mean? I shall see if I can fix the screen pairing. Oh, there you go. That did fix it. Very nice. So, what is the reason, chat? Is it because I have less hair after yesterday that I'm wearing a hat? Partially the reason.
There was
I'm
a lot
sure
of
you
clips
guys-
going
I'm sure
around.
you guys will find out.
I've seen a lot of clips. And you got to meet Gwendolyn Christie? Is that?
I did,
Brienne?
yes. How much is a lumber mill?
How much is a lumber mill?
10 wood and 5 stone. We're gonna have to. In that case, we're gonna have to just get our guys to start digging wood and stone initially. Now the controls are. They let you do this, right? So it's not just click and drag. You have to like click and move. So let's get these guys doing some wood. I think if you just click it, they'll just take it to the nearest place. Oh no, they won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at them. They've all got jobs.
Richard Target.
Everyone's got a job.
Okay, so we've got three folks getting rocks, 2 folks getting wood. We actually need a bit more wood.
Look, they prioritize the little paths as well that you can make.
You can make little paths. Yeah, they're free, I think.
Oh, really?
Or are they? No, they're wood.
Cost 1 wood, yeah.
Wood. So you've got a nice little starter village. We've got some berry bushes. Sorry, apple trees. We've got some cotton. We've got some trees. We've got some. So this will last for ages. This stone. But you zoom out into the world. Oh boy, it's a giant world, and it keeps going as well. Actually,
Yeah, and there's like evolutionary stages as well. You know, you
looks
can.
like this is like I think I've loaded up the first bit of the campaign. There's a campaign now rather than just sandbox. 'Cause it
Oh,
looks like
really?
It's just these islands.
Okay, so
This is new to me, and I'm already into it.
yeah, I remember I streamed literally like all my playtime, 15 hours. I did this game like every day for like a week. So this is a good game to be in the bundle because I've played it a fair amount.
So I want you. I've been requesting that Paired does like a stream where he plays every game in the
Oh
bundle.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Or a stream where you just play bundle games all night, like a 12-hour.
That might
I've
be
been putting these
happening.
requests in for me,
It's
for
just
my
for
own
Lewis.
personal enjoyment.
Yeah, he just wants to watch a good stream.
But
Don't blame him.
Simon Honeydew, is this the Jingle Jam? No, it's an early Jingle Jam stream, Simon Honeydew. It doesn't start until tomorrow, where me and you launch it on Jiggle Cats. But we've got so many games that we need to actually show off some of them sooner. So you could probably build that lumber mill now, Ped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Lumber mill. Rotate.
Now that arrow will actually show where the products come out of.
Oh really? Okay.
And you can put, if you build it on a little hill, you could actually build like a chute that will roll the
I won't put it on a hill just
roll
yet.
the logs down into the warehouse.
Oh, yeah?
So if you rather than using like conveyor belts at the start of this game, you can use little chutes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
use them.
I've seen those.
Because they were a little bit difficult to set up before. You needed to have lots of sloped land, which is not very common in the starter setup, right? Yeah, so this game looks great. Is this game in the collection of... It is Simon Honeydew. This is made by a chap, single man, called Eric
A single man, ladies, hear that?
Asmussen. He might be in chat. I did tell him what... Well, I told him the wrong time to come. I told him... We messed up. We told everyone the wrong times.
Oh, no
So he was
way.
going to turn up at 4 p.m. this afternoon, but actually...
Oh, no.
The game then.
Oh, no. That's okay. You can watch the VOD.
So Eric, if we missed you, I'm sorry. And if you turn up at 4 p.m. and there's someone else streaming, chat will let you know that we did it earlier.
But we love your game. Just to let you know.
So yes, yesterday I was at a castle in Wales.
You
It was
was.
obviously freezing cold a day yesterday, and freezing cold today. It was particularly cold yesterday, and did this WoW event, which was a lot of fun. Wonderfully awkward as always. I got to meet Gwendolyn Christie.
Yeah, no,
from-
both of us very, very jealous.
from Game of Thrones.
Because that's her new favourite thing.
She was-
Game of Thrones.
She was both very lovely and very aloof. Like, initially she was quite aloof, but then when she met us and actually talked to us, she was very nice. What are those two idle workers doing?
Where are they?
There, behind
Oh. What are they doing? Is it because the tree got knocked down, or is it... Let's see.
that. I think it can be because it's full, it can't have any more, so you have to have people take
Oh,
the
of
lumber out.
course. You got to take out... All right, you pick up the planks and you take them back. There we go.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Now, how many can this person carry?
I think you only probably need one person feeding
Yeah.
one person. Like,
Okay. Well, let's get this person to do that. I take one of these. Shouldn't we have more... I feel like we should have more people somewhere.
you can get more people if you pay for them. I
If
think.
we pay for them.
Yes, if you buy.
Oh, here we go.
workers, they cost 25 coins. So
What?
we can buy one.
Oh, no, they cost 5 coins.
Oh,
There you
but
go.
we've got 25.
All right, let's get more rocks.
So to get coins, you have to satisfy people's demands.
Mm-hmm.
So people will live in these houses, of which you've built a couple.
Hear that, chat? Do you want to earn some coins?
That's like a very typical way to make money. Yeah, satisfy people's demands.
It's the
makes
oldest
sense.
job. It's true.
So yeah, I was at a castle yesterday. It was wild. So this is all the stuff like you can basically all this stuff is like
Yeah, new tech.
the stuff.
New tech level. Boom. Now we can educate our folks.
So school, you have to make paper, take it to a school, and then you can do research.
And then you get research or books.
I don't
or
know
something.
quite how to make paper again. I think maybe a
Trees?
lumber mill recipe.
I think, yeah, we probably unlocked a new recipe. Let's make the school then. Okay, sure. We'll put it next to the village.
Put it by the coast, actually.
Okay. Oh, because
it
that's
needs
how you make
I
water,
think.
right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It might
I'll
need
just,
water,
I'll
I'm not
just
sure.
slam it there. So, how do we make paper?
Open research menu.
Okay.
So we need these like
I
books
want these shoots.
and money. God, we need so much stuff.
Is it woodworking for the paper? I can't remember. Well, let's just see what we got first of all, because we've got a food market.
So the food
we've got a
market, what
well.
you do is you need to put that near the houses. Okay.
Okay.
So it overlaps with houses.
Let's put it like. Let's put it just next.
Next to the
Hopefully we.
carrots, sure.
Yeah. Hopefully we can just grab them and put them
You
straight
can,
in.
Yeah. And so those
let's get-
potatoes will be grabbed.
Hey, you. Grab these potatoes. Drop them off.
So the people who live in those houses, I think, may come and I like this little extra footpath thing.
Yeah, just a little bit more efficient.
So if you click on that house there, look now if you click on it,
Oh,
you can see that
they're happy.
they're happy because they've eaten the potato. Like a potato's been taken to the food market. They have automatically received it,
and they're getting
paying,
XP.
They're paying 1 money for it.
And we're getting our money back. Look, 20 gold coins now.
So we now have money income. Now potatoes obviously don't make very much.
No.
And also, people need different things and better things. I think if you look at the food, if you look at the house, it will. You can level it up once they've had 20 potatoes, and then they'll want different things. What are the other options on this? Yeah, inventory. Right. Okay. So yeah, sometimes they'll.
Okay, so they've got
here's the things
basic
they
food. Oh, they want water. Let's build a well.
want. Yeah.
So how does this work? Water will automatically be supplied.
If you build it anywhere else, it won't fill up with water, basically. But if you build it there, it will automatically fill up with water, and then people can just take from it. So if you click on it now, it will be slowly filling up.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And then we could get another employee.
We do have a well in town already.
Oh, we do, actually. Can we just...
But I don't know if that one fills up to the same speed. I think it'll be like a slow wool. Potato equals happiness. You're right, chat. But that's not at all how wells work, Flaxio. Yes. Well, how'd they work? I don't know.
Are we supposed to take some... Wait, you take the water to here.
So
Is that how it
yesterday
works?
was very tired.
No.
Maybe it won't store water, actually. The food market might
Can they
not
take
store
water directly to a house?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, they can. Look at that.
I think the food market is like a shortcut.
Oh, wow. Oh, now they're delivering it to every single house. And now our house has reached level 2.
So there will be a
Awesome.
general store, and that might be the source of water. Or maybe you just need a guy next to the well. A well
Okay.
guy. How much do you need for a house?
I can't get it yet because I need more...
Population.
Yeah.
You need to get more people.
We need more people.
You can just buy more people.
Is this person doing the potatoes? Do you bloody potatoes? Okay, so our population level has got to 8 now, which means the houses actually just hold more people, which is convenient.
No, I think you can build more formal houses.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah. Capacity for houses is 4 more.
Oh, okay.
That's annoyingly one. The starting
I
square
know.
is annoyingly like.
Why is it not correctly sized? We could throw a well in the middle of that later, maybe.
Just delete the other houses. And
Maybe we could just reshape everything. That is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? And then we can upgrade the town centre with some coiner and
I'm very
some
distracted
houses.
already, chat. But yes, so yesterday was at this castle. It was great fun. Rode a dragon. There's some clips. It was a nice day out. It's nice to do something different, you know? If you spend a day out of your comfort zone, making new memories, experiencing new things, it feels like a long day, and it definitely felt like a very long day yesterday. We were up early. We went over to Wales. We didn't realise that other folks were able to stay overnight in the castle, because I think we would have done that.
Really?
Yeah, they have some like dusty old rooms.
You could have made some new friends.
Well, the other streamers, they're all very nice people.
Okay, who else? Yeah, what other streamers were there?
Sco, obviously.
Because it did look like a big house, and I saw people behind you walking past. Whilst you guys were laughing at dragon videos.
Jory, Mr. Yeah, there are loads of folks, really nice folks.
Yeah.
And all like obviously WoW streamers involved somehow. And there was I think a food influencer. I think her name was like Hannah Ovens or something.
Hannah Oven.
Well, it's one of those nominative deterministic things, right, where you have a name that you end up working in that thing.
Yeah, like Smith. They're always
Yeah, like if your name is like something ovens, you'd think you might get into baking a bit more, and that leads you down that path. I don't know.
Of course.
Weirdly deterministic. Lewis, I have a text.
You have
Simon.
a text.
What does he say?
I'm just making jobs now, chat. We've got so many people. We might.
I
as well
wasn't
just
in
go
Wales.
crazy.
I was in England, Hereford, which is on the border. It's on the border.
Oh.
It's not that far from the border. What was it like crossing the border into Wales? Did you need to show your red or blue passport? Simon. Anyway, what happened was we were very much in an English castle. It's very nice. Not Welsh. Just felt like it was in Wales because I looked at the map and it looked near to Wales, but it wasn't quite in Wales. Thank you, Simon. And
I'm just making houses. So many houses.
we finished about 8 p.m. Right? Maybe a little bit later than that. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we've booked a taxi for you." I was like, "Okay, we'll be here at 10." And we were like, "Okay." So we hung around, chatted to people, waited around. Most of the folks all went to bed. Okay. And so it's just me and Duncan in this like cold castle. It's like a fire going. Everyone else had left, and it got to like 10, and I was like, "There's no one outside." It got to 10:30, and I was like, "This taxi, I guess it's not coming." Right? Got to like 10:45. So me and Duncan have no signal, right, on our phones. We're alone in this castle, and it's cold. And we're like, what are we going to do? And there was no like staff there or like a receptionist or anything like that. It was very ghetto. So I looked on the map at where we were, and I rang my parents.
What?
Well, my parents live in Cheltenham,
Oh my goodness.
which is about
How old are you,
40
Lewis?
minutes drive.
Could you pick me up, Dad? I'm in the castle.
So I didn't ring because there was you could get Wi-Fi in certain areas of the castle. But there was no cell phone signal at all. So I rang them on WhatsApp, and my mum was like, just going to bed. They picked up. So my mum and dad are there basically like in their pajamas type thing. And I was like, Mum, I realise I'm 40 years old, but can you pick me up from a castle nearby and bring me home? And she was like, oh yeah, you're welcome to stay. And I was like, thank you, that would be amazing. And then I was like, Duncan's here. And
You've got your date.
so Duncan was there as well, and he was like zonked out at this point because he's been having these late nights. And so we waited another sort of 5 minutes, and then I was like, and then what happened was, so they were about 45 minutes drive away from us. So we expected that they would take till about 11:30 to get here. And then one of the production team came by, and he was like, oh, you still here? And we were like, yeah, taxi cancelled. Don't worry, though, we're getting a pickup. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, I've got a car. And we were like, you what? And he's like, but I was going to go to bed, so I don't want to take you very far. So I rang my mum back, and she had just gotten into the car with my dad.
God.
And they hadn't set off yet. And I was like, Mum, the intention was to save me, and you're still going to get the credit for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I've paid you the credit. I'm going to owe you this. This is like, but you don't have to drive here at night at 11:30 at night in the freezing cold and shuttle me and Duncan back home. It's fine. You're off the hook. So my mum was a little bit disappointed, I think, because like I could hear it in her voice. Because after she got dressed,
She was about to be the hero, and then you took it away from her.
But I could
My
also
son needs me.
also hear a little bit of relief because my mum doesn't like driving at night. It was very foggy, and I will make sure to thank her especially for the intention of helping me out because gosh, I mean, it's a long time since she's had to save me from some sort of situation, but she was very willing. You should build a second lumber mill to make the paper.
You think I should?
Yeah.
I should just do paper and planks, right?
We're going to need planks separately. So this nice gentleman took us to Gloucester railway station. Of course, the last train was at like 11:30, so we'd missed it. So it was about midnight. But there was still some taxis outside because they were waiting for the last train from London. So it wasn't that late, wasn't that middle of the night. Got a taxi. It was like 100 and something quid back from Gloucester to Bristol, and then got in about 1 or something. It was a long night, long day, bumping around. What a mess. What a journey. But it was a good day.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
I think chat think it's worth it just for the video of me riding the track.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Stream was a bit ghetto because I haven't run a stream since I was doing it from home.
Oh, were you literally running the stream?
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
assumed that you could do that.
They just gave me a PC and were like,
Oh no.
you have to stream on your channel. And I was
You've
like,
not.
I have to do what?
You've not done that in years. You're
so
a
they were
streamer.
like,
you know what to
you
do.
know what to do. You have OBS and stuff. I was like, oh, what? And Duncan was like, I'm not helping.
What? Duncan has been streaming recently. He's the only one that knows what's going on.
So, he was doing other stuff, talking to people. And so anyway, I Ghetto managed to rig it all up. The sound was all out of whack. We spent ages fiddling. We did get it working. It was quite an adventure. It's very ambitious, doing these things. Mm-hmm. They don't have to do them, these things. If you were doing a fun event, Ped.
Yes.
If we want to do a fun event, we just do it in Queen Square or locally, or buy some, I don't know, weird food and eat in like pot noodles and eat them in there. I mean, that's still a lot of work. They hired out a castle miles away and brought like 10 incredibly needy influencers.
We should hire a castle for Jingle Jam.
It was like such a lot of faff. Just so much faff. Between the bath, of course, I took a bath. The dragon, Brienne, Boba thirsting for Brienne in chat. It was a 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 stream last night.
Okay.
And then I obviously so one of the things I did before I left was I left people a list of instructions to do. Okay. So I said, I've done everything up till now, apart from one thing, which I should have done, which is I haven't sent the dev, I haven't sent everyone in the bundle, the current schedule, partly because it's not finalized, and I didn't want to send people the wrong times. But I said that.
Yeah, Boba rescheduled her entire schedule like 3 times, and I was like, "Why are you doing that? Lewis is just going to change everything anyway."
Yeah. Well, the schedule's out now for the first week, so that is locked.
Yeah.
Collection, sorry. But I left this list of things. I was like, 1, we need to take these 4 desks, move them out, and we'll do that this afternoon. But they were all very keen to do it when I was away. So all my stuff is I didn't have a chance to put away.
Yeah, I've noticed
sort
your
out
desk is missing.
So they just dumped all of my stuff in a box.
I mean,
and I'm so mad.
Jingle Jam is literally
so mad.
Tomorrow, Lewis.
I've got all of my precious things.
When would you have done that? Your stuff's at least in a box.
Sometimes I have my snacks. I have my routine. Ped. I need my my hair stuff and my deodorant.
Well, that was on your desk.
Yeah, well, I have spare stuff, but sometimes when I'm rushing, like this morning, I literally woke up 20 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. I had a shower in 5 minutes. I dried off, threw this on, and ran in. And we were 5 minutes late. That's because I got into my office and I was like, "Oh shit, they've moved my desk and all my stuff." I don't have anything. Did they pack away all the sex toys, or do you not have them on your desk anymore? I never got to use any of those. They were all taken by members of the Oscar. I think it was those.
They were like fiends.
And Dad.
They saw a box of them and just went for it.
Boba got me a sandwich yesterday. Did she not know I wasn't here?
She brought you in a vegan no nut sandwich from a fancy place.
It's still technically no nut November.
And she had so much difficult ordering it because no one's that awkward, vegan and nut allergies. Jesus.
Anyway, I've not got a lot of precious things on my desk. I'm not that worried about stuff, but it's more practical things. I have a spare pair of socks in case I get soaked on the way in, and just being I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't know they were going to do it yesterday when I was away. So, and no one told me. If they told me, I would have sorted myself out at home instead. And it's a lot of that. It's a lot of people at the Oscars are very helpful. They do a lot of stuff. But they don't fucking tell me. So I end up doing the same work.
It would be a day behind if we were waiting for you, Lewis. Have you seen it? It looks good, don't it?
It does look great. I will say.
They need to get the tree
I'm just ranting
ready.
at you guys and you just to get it off my chest. So I don't rant. I'm ranting publicly instead of privately. Long story short, I'm stinky and I don't have pants.
What is this? What is
That's
this emote they're typing? Is that a booty shaking on a...
What are people posting that for? Boba butt.
What? Is that a butt?
Lewis, you did great with Gwendolyn yesterday. I'm impressed. It was like telling my mum about WoW. Do you remember sometimes when you were younger, your parents would show a fleeting bit of interest in the game you were playing or your life?
Yeah.
You know? Just a little bit. Just enough to show that they cared. Not really enough for them to actually... They're still silently judging you for playing these games.
So
and slightly disappointed as well.
So she was told to stand next to you and compliment your wow. Or what? What? How did it go? I didn't watch.
So
sadly,
she was coming around, kind of just popping into people's streams, talking to people about WoW, and she obviously didn't have to. I think the other lady, Neve, maybe was doing it as well, but I don't know. She was keen. I think because I think she'd initially appeared a bit aloof. I told this already, but yesterday when she was recording this little. So the way that I guess the guys involved envisioned this thing was that there'd be like a fireside story time chat where you'd tell people, the audience, the story so far. And so the idea was that you'd have these professional actors come in and you know, give some life, breathe life into the story so far. However, they were given a pretty Wikipedia script for the history of WoW, and it was pretty dry. And they couldn't really make much more of it, so everyone was like sleeping on it. But one of the things was that there were a lot of difficult names to pronounce, and obviously, I think they'd been given the script on the same day and been briefed on how to say them because they didn't make very many mistakes. You know, Caligos, Malagos, Nosdormu, Morazon.
Oh, these are...
I've even pronounced them wrong. Alexstrasza. They're difficult names.
These are actors, Lewis. They know how to say Meraxes and Caraxes and Cyraxes.
But they don't, because you see it all the time on telly. Like when a new actor comes into a series, they don't pronounce things right. And then the more authority that actor or actress has,
I hate everyone in this
the more
village.
likely no one's going to correct them.
I'm deleting them and I'm starting again. How many wood to make... Sorry.
How many wood to make...
How many wood to make a plank, and then I can take that plank to... Sorry, I just killed the entirety of chat.
No, that's all right. You're just doing stuff, right?
Yeah,
what have you set up? Show me what you've set up. You've got wagon wheels being made.
Yeah,
You've made some progress while
we've been making some progress, yeah, but everyone was like, my job isn't efficient enough, and so I just want to do some like basic calculations.
You can destroy stuff and rebuild it for pretty much free, I think.
Yeah, I think you can. You can just rework everything. So I could just move this whole...
You can move the village to somewhere else.
I could literally do that.
And
should I do that?
You can put the sort of food market, general store, and all the other production buildings in the middle.
I could do
that. And then build like a ring of houses around it. And then you could have a main artery where people wheelbarrow all the goods down the road, which is a very common thing. But also production buildings, what I would do is have that lumber mill making logs, but then another lumber mill making logs that then go into the paper mill.
Yeah, well, with this,
so each
you can assign. Look, I've got 2 people assigned here. I can assign up to 5 people here.
Yeah,
and then it's just like super efficient.
Oh, it goes really fast.
Yeah, so let's say, how did I do it before? Look, let's just say I put 5 workers in here.
It makes 3 per second.
And now they're just, look at that output. It's constantly full, right? So I could get like 1 million people here and then just be like, deforest it all.
Well, but then you need people taking the output out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But also, does it now need water as well?
It does need water for the paper. Yeah, you're right. So little Timmy can do that. But that was just an example of like, you can make things super fast. So let's just mess with that.
Mr. Zoran, is Lewis still pushing people in the river? No, it's canal.
Get it right, he says, confessing. It's like those court cases where they're like, oh, you murdered them like this. And they're like, no, I didn't. I murdered them like this. Those are real things that have
Like,
happened.
oh, you got me.
I'm not that stupid. I wouldn't murder them like
Master
that.
lawyer strikes again. Look at all these little dudes you've got.
Oh my God. I'm not
So this
doing a
game
great
is one
job.
of these ones that, like, for me, a little bit like Anno, I return to it from time to time when I want to satisfy some dudes. Because, God, I can't do them and satisfy anyone in real life.
Okay.
And they pay me in this game as well. So, sorry, that's gone weird. But you know what I mean.
Okay, so, all
You
right.
can build separate warehouses other than the town hall to store stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes that's actually a pretty good idea.
The town hall holds like infinite, right? Well, well, they're blocked up because no one is taking stuff out
But
yet.
also bear in mind, one thing to learn once you've started getting Factory Town going is these workers are a little bit like that bit at Factoria where you're doing stuff manually. Once you've set stuff up and you have a
once
couple
you get
of conveyors, you
Yeah.
can just conveyor the logs straight out.
Yeah, a really satisfying part is like getting like 2 lumber mills can then go into a workshop, and then those two create a wheel, and then those wheel or like a bunch of different things.
You can
and, like,
auto-make,
doing all
like,
the calculations.
You have to automatically
gotta
make
do the
the
chump-
high-end products.
Yeah, you got to do all the chump work.
So what
first.
do your people need at the moment? And are you delivering any of it?
I'm delivering none of it now because I just fired everyone. But I did just make a general store, and I am delivering wheels
To
That's-
it? Can I see? Is that the general store there?
So let me.
Graphics look better than I remember, especially for the general store.
Here we go. This
What-
person's doing a really inefficient route. There you go. So I'm delivering. Look, I'm getting red coins now. That's perfect.
Yes, so red coins let you do higher level research or different research.
Look, I can get the shoots, Lewis.
Get the shoots.
The shoots.
Yes.
So this is where the fun begins. Now, let's just see how the shoots work. Like, I think they need to.
You built a
I didn't mean to
stone
do
path.
that. Whatever. I think they need to go down a hill, right?
So yeah, it needs to go downhill, but it also needs to.
So let's fire everyone again.
fire everyone.
Let's get them all fired. So, okay, so let's say we build a lumber mill up here. I think it won't let me because I already have.
You might have to have.
Oh, no, I just need wood, which I'm not taking home. I'm just taking it. I'm literally not taking any just regular wood to the storage area.
Right. So yeah, you do need to just kind of have one guy doing every process.
Yeah.
Legacy. Like one guy bringing stone over. Because
Oh my God, look how
your,
mad
your
they are.
town hall can hold lots of materials, as you can tell. And you can always build
Yeah.
more warehouses. And it's always good to have more space. And later on, you can just...
Wood conveyor belts. Oh my God, it's already ramping up.
Wood conveyor
basic
belts are a little bit
logistics.
further away. But yeah, here's the
Oh.
stuff you need. Oh no, you can just get them straight away.
Okay, so
The shoots are fun. But it is nice to watch like logs roll down the chutes.
it is really fun. And they go pretty quick. So let's put the Lewis here. So it doesn't get pushed out because it needs... Wait, actually, iron filler. There is no iron filler. So this does need to be on a hill, I think, right? Is that correct?
I don't know anymore. They might have changed shoots recently. It definitely
Chat, do you need a hill?
is different to how it used to be. You
I
need
know
a
s-
grabber.
I know
not a
some
pusher.
people in the chat.
Get a grabber instead.
Grabber? Ah.
And that needs to carry specific things.
Paper?
It's not compatible. You can't put paper down a chute.
Yes, you can.
No, you can only put round things
What are
or...
you talking about?
Yeah. Only certain things will go down a
No,
chute.
you're being ridiculous. It's because there's nothing in there
Logs
yet.
won't go down a chute either.
Is that true? Oh, they can only go on grabbers. Okay, so what's circular? Because I want to just test it out.
It will automatically output out of the arrow. You don't need a grabber if you've got the arrow in the right place. So it will just push out of the arrow, but you can grab from any part of the building.
Mm-hmm. I just want to mess with the grabbers
Logs
right
can
now.
go down the chute.
Logs? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we mess with logs then, than what I'm doing here.
And grain can as well, I think.
Okay, well,
The
logs
basic
first.
materials can.
Okay. I just want to fire everyone. That's what this game all comes down to. It's like, how quickly can I start just firing people?
Yeah, and replacing them with shoots.
Robots, just like real
Actually,
life.
I think maybe if you just ask them to deliver to the end of that shoot.
Yeah,
they might
that's what I'm
just do it.
thinking. Hey, you. No, child. Get back over here. Deliver to that chute, please.
It might just...
Whee!
Oh, there you
Did it go in? Did it really
go.
go
Yeah,
in?
I think so.
Okay, everyone. We've got new jobs for everyone. I'm destroying everything. We're rebuilding the society.
Oh, God.
Everyone's getting fired.
Okay, you
This is the
handle
best
that.
part of these types of games. It's like I know a simple premise. I can just build off that.
We've got any messages? No messages.
I'm going to destroy everything and make it more efficient.
People are obsessed with this butt
I am obsessed with butt.
emote. And also everyone's now saying hi.
Hi.
Who's...
Okay, look at this. So we're going to have a two-way shoot. Look at this. So this one's going to go into a lumber mill.
So there's no clock, there's no enemies, there's no anxiety in this game.
Yeah, it's very chill.
It is like super low stress. There is no need to like
These are going to get replaced by conveyor belts eventually as well.
like I said before, I think you get full refund, which is an option I usually play with on Anno as
how
well,
do
because I
I-
move stuff around so much when I'm playing. I'm constantly like rejigging
Split it.
everything to look nicer or be slightly more efficient.
Oh, so
Oh my
50-50. It's like, wait, bang, bang, bang. That's amazing. Look how efficient this is already, chat. Look
Look how
at
much
this.
better that is.
Let's keep them
And look how
going.
cool it looks.
Get in,
I'm
get
glad
those.
you've rigged up a shoot system.
Oh, how satisfying that already, chat. I know so many of you are going to love this game.
People are just...
And I can't wait
People
for you to
are
get your hands on it.
I
Can
don't know if this is the game for everyone.
Oh, no, and it's
And
not
the next
for
game we're going
everyone.
to play is going to be quite different.
Can you put water in a chute? Oh. Who knows? But this chap gonna deliver some water. There you go.
Very cool. So I will mention what the new game from Eric, from the maker of Factory Town.
Oh yeah, I'm
He's
very curious.
making, which I thought you would particularly like, Ped,
Peepers.
Factory Town Idle.
Oh, okay.
Now, it hasn't got a Steam page. Well, it has got a Steam page link, but the Steam page isn't live yet, and it's
I do
unpolished.
like my idle games.
So there is a private beta up on Steam that he's given me access to.
Ooh.
But he says, I don't know if you would want to try it yet, as it's not quite complete.
What sweet.
But have a look if you want. So he sent me and you some keys.
Oh, that's
But
great.
there's no Steam page, and it will be coming out, I assume, next year. And there might be a testing build, but we obviously love idle games.
Yeah.
Because Melvor.
I've played a lot of Melvor, which is
Melvor
essentially
Idle is
idle
basically
RuneScape.
RuneScape Idle. And, you know, if you want a kind of simple phone-based version of your complicated automated factory game with waiting, you will love idle games. So yeah, there's actually...
What am I doing? Get rid of all of this.
I'm super hyped for it, basically. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
chat.
gonna play
Do you
that.
love, do you love building? Do you love waiting? Do you love points? Do you love... is there a way to lose in this game? There is not. It's only about slowly improving, optimizing, bringing in
Can I-
new resources.
Can I move flour?
It gets pretty complicated in this game. At the moment, Ped is setting up some basic food, but you can get a kitchen, and there are tons and tons of recipes.
I'm thinking, like, what is considered a round object? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I shoot flour, you know?
Bags of flour.
Oh, that's the output.
I know you can shoot the crops. A butt is considered a round object. Thank you, Boba. Boba will be on soon. I assume.
Okay, yeah, we don't need
with
that
Alex
shoot,
the
do we?
Rambler, showing off some of the games
Brilliant.
before they're announced.
Oh, is that going to work? It works. It just goes straight in. So this is just, look, they got happy. They've not been happy for so long because I took away all their food. But
So
now,
is that just you're just making them have
look,
flour now?
the flour's going straight in.
So is that a flour mill? A food
Yeah.
mill?
So, yeah, the
What
food
else
mill
can that make?
is making flour. I don't think anything right now. Maybe. Let me have a look. Recipes.
Oh, just flour.
I need to research for more
Have
things.
you
I think.
researched the kitchen yet?
I think mayhaps
No.
kitchen. I think I might be able to though. I kind of just kind of wood
200
conveyor belt.
It needs 200 paper.
Oh my god, Lewis, we got the conveyor belts. That's
But that
all I
kitchen
care
will
about.
Unlock like 100 recipes.
I can fire these people now, Lewis. This is all I care about. Fired.
Why?
Because we've got conveyor belts.
Oh, so you can conveyor belt the water.
I can conveyor belt. Wait, what does this require? It requires conveyor belts, of course. No.
You have to make the conveyor belts.
Okay, I need a couple employees to make some conveyor belts.
But then we can replace them.
And then we can
robots.
replace they don't know, but they're making their own demise.
Oh my god, that is the dream of capitalism.
Oh, I don't think we can make it at this lumber mill.
They're going to be
actually.
unionizing and demanding their jobs back.
Oh no.
And we're just going to be like, I'm sorry, you cannot stop the inevitable tide of automation and robot progress.
Oh, brilliant.
There is no stop
Rotate.
to the march of innovation and technology as we move into a bright future together.
Okay, so
It's quite political of me there. I think I should run for office, chat.
I mean, you've got that's all the criteria: capitalism and sadness. Okay, so I'm putting wood
Don't worry,
into
there'll
the.
be jobs for a few of you as automation engineers.
Oh yeah,
But eventually we'll get a robot version of you. I was trying to think yesterday
this is it.
of jobs that are never going to get replaced by robots.
Well, I thought art wasn't gonna like creative jobs.
This is
but
what we thought. But art,
how silly of us!
how stupid
How
of us.
silly of us!
Because we had, that felt like art was such a sort of, I don't know, subjective thing, right? Where
There's no
everyone
job.
sees it differently.
I honestly, president would probably be better, 100 times better. AI-driven president.
Well,
Can you imagine what would be capable, Lewis?
there's a few of those in like the Fallout stories, though, right? Like a lot of Fallout.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's times where robots have run towns, and it's always gone
fired.
pretty bad.
That person had such a limited job. All they had to do was create.
It works if the mayor is just a figure.
Oh, look at
Like
that.
a cute robot that doesn't have any legislative power.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Well, Ped, you're doing it. I don't even know
Your
if you
days
need
are
that
numbered,
grabber,
kid.
you know.
Get out
I
of
don't even
here.
know if you need that grabber because it's in the right place.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And now, what that?
That's I'm putting conveyors,
Are
and
you
now
sure they're actually complete conveyors now that are going in there? Let's
yeah,
see.
that's a complete look. That's a complete conveyor.
Does a conveyor only need a log and a?
Yeah, it's just a bit of wood, Lewis.
Wow. I thought it needed a bit of cloth or something.
No, just a
I think
bit
it
of
might
wood.
used to have needed cotton.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Look at us
I think
deforesting
so.
this area as well. Oh, is that going the wrong way?
It would be a boring quest if the robots were doing a good job. That's a good point, chat.
Wait, the logs are going the wrong
Just
way.
because we've heard all the nightmares of robots mindlessly. Oh, that looks bad.
Oh god, what have I done? I'm sorry, everyone.
fixed it.
Do whatever you want. I'm sorry I
The
questioned it.
little people, they're making it. It's fine.
Okay. How do I automate?
Well, I was thinking one thing that people. This is something that people have said, but I don't know if it's. There's like certain jobs that are very hard for robots to do. This guy made this YouTube video about robots doing a jigsaw puzzle, and it turns out like the precision you need for doing a jigsaw,
That's only a matter of time until it gets good, though. Surely.
and the awkward micro movements of just putting a jigsaw piece down.
He
in
just
the
made a
right
bad
place.
robot. That's what I'm saying.
There's
Right?
certain things, like, for example, hairdressing, right? I don't think anyone would want a robot with scissors, really sharp scissors,
Or a tattoo artist.
near your ears and stuff. I know a tattoo artist, definitely. They could just, like, print that on.
Would you like that, though?
I think it would be more accurate. You could get really
You think?
accurate tattoos, like a printer. I feel like a printing tattoo machine is already a thing. I bet you someone has
Just
got
a 3D
Kickstarter
printer. It might be really. I guess it all depends on like the like just.
They have laser tattoo removal with robots, don't they? That they your arm with lasers.
So I think this needs a path to houses, right? Is that
It's a nail art printing machine. Do not want tattoo version of paper jamming though. No, God, that paper gets mangled in those printers. Good point. But you're not printing like 1,000 sheets on your arm, are you? Though it's just it'll be a more specialized machine. But then again, I think we're going off. This is more. I think all of the stuff that interacts with the physical world is much trickier than the stuff that interacts with things that are already digital or on a sheet of paper anyway, right? Like art.
Perfect.
It's a very 2D medium, art, right? It's already simple. But the 3D world that we interact with and time, these are more nebulous things for a robot to unpick.
Look how happy they are. They're giving me books. We're learning them.
Have you ever heard of statues? Statues are just a 2D mesh on a 3D. Statues are pretty simple. I mean, yeah, some sculptures are 3D very complicated, but 3D sculptures tend to be very ordered, don't they? All the 3D sculptures I've seen, they're not necessarily that randomized, or that people don't have to put that much work in. Okay, Lewis, I'm waiting for your David. I think that there's some things, like I said, where robots, like accountancy, they're doomed, right? Accountants, because soon our bank accounts will be connected to our whatever, and it'll just automatically be all tracked.
God, I hope so.
And you won't have to file your tax anymore. It will just be done.
God,
digitally.
I hope so. But at the same time, I can't lie. I can't lie about the amount of money that.
I mean, we're moving towards like no cash. I mean, but cash is useful in the same way as some things are useful. Like we're moving towards like all electric cars and stuff. But if you need to get a taxi back from a castle in the middle of the night and your electric car has got no charge,
Oh fuck!
sometimes it's nice to have a petrol car. It's useful, to and also cash it was helpful. I needed both of those things yesterday.
I love Lewis's tangents.
I needed cash and I needed diesel. You know what I'm saying? Just make better ones. Forehead.
Just make better ones.
Just saying, like, our world isn't quite.
Oh my god! Look, it gets speed when it go downhill. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, that is actually
for bricks.
Really cool. I didn't realize they'd put that in, Eric.
This does feel like this does feel like a classic. Like, it does give me like Roller Coaster Tycoon vibes. Actually, just
once you get the food going and you have like a little wheat farm and you ship the wheat to the flour mill and the flour and you start baking pie doughs and you have the pies coming out and then you fill them with
I've done all that,
or fruit or whatever, and you deliver that on these little wheelbarrows, or you can have little trains as well. You can have trains.
This essentially becomes Play-Tip at a certain point as well,
and you can have a little train set running
make pies
into your
belts.
But then eventually you can have like these pylons that transport goods like in the air, like a monorail warp system.
Monorail. All right, I just got fluid pipes.
There's a lot of wild stuff in this game. It's very satisfying.
So you know what that means? Your job is done, kid.
I probably shouldn't have started this on the game that has sucked up the most hours. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, because people are going to play this game now, and then they're going to not play any of the other 90 games in the Jingle Jam. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Should have started with
I need to make
simpler one.
Fluid pipes. Okay, you've got a job for little pies.
Yeah, pylons delivering pies.
Pie.
I get it, Boba. Thank you. Why is it?
What?
Why aren't you as funny as Boba?
What? Because I'm playing the game. You think Boba would
You're
play?
being funny and playing a very complicated game, and you're doing great, Ped. Thank you. I love how I just abandoned it to you and started.
No,
talking.
it's all coming back to me. I remember as soon as I saw the chutes and the conveyor belts, I was like, oh, I remember this game. I've got like a good 15 hours in this game, and I really do like it.
Yeah, I've got like 40 hours. Not the most, but.
Bobo wouldn't be playing the video game as good as me. All right,
back to it a few times.
That's what I'll say.
Should be
rolling on the floor screaming. I think
this is one of those games though you play in a long stint, right? For like 8 hours, and then something gets frustrating, and you're like, oh, I want to start again, or I want to redo. But actually, now you can just delete a region and rebuild it, which is quite satisfying, because I think sometimes when you've invested a lot into infrastructure in these types of games and you can't easily move it around, it feels like, oh, my inefficient infrastructure, I can't fix it. Whereas in this, you can. So yeah, I'm very pleased about that. This is in the Jingle Jam collection that's out tomorrow. Simon will be joining me for Jingle Cats. And
more wood.
Other things will be happening. I'm just going to leave Pedguin playing this, and while I go get tea.
They're all confused.
And then we're going to take 5 minutes, and we'll load up.
Oh no, I think they're all getting in each other's way.
Yeah, they are. They're all trying to deliver to the same bit of shoot.
Okay, all of you. Oh no, that's a terrible idea. Okay, all right, you four.
We'll see you in 5 minutes, everyone.
Oh, they're not. There's a drop point. Oh
on this
God. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. All right.
Be right back.
Ah, see you in a moment. New game.